Pisces, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and see what is happening in your world. You are in the middle of a change. I'm picking this up in every single reading. You are reading number 6 that I'm doing, and I'm picking this up so loud and clear. There's so much that's transforming right now. And you initiated this one all on your own. I love this. There's something that you're doing. You see things differently than other people. It's almost like you can see several steps ahead of whatever's happening, and you can preemptively call things and say, you know what, let's take a break because I don't really ever see you being able to change, or let's move forward because I think if you make this decision, then we can get there. It's like that type of energy, and I'm not articulating it very well, but you see things differently, and it's almost, again, like if you were playing chess, you can see the moves back and forth and all the possibilities and what will get you to the ultimate win. And if you don't see it within a certain connection or with a certain person, you're like, okay, that's it. I mean, emotionally, there's a lot that you have to deal with, but mentally, it's like, once you're there, you're there. Let's get your hopes or fears. Okay. So the bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Swords. There's a lot of clarity. That's exactly what I was saying before. So there's a lot of clarity when it comes to a situation. You may not have always had this clarity, but you definitely have it now. With this Ace of Swords, it does feel maybe this is newer, or maybe you're finally accepting where it is. But this is also about setting boundaries for yourself and for other people. And it's not manipulative to set boundaries. It's actually manipulative not to, because then if somebody goes outside those boundaries and you hold them accountable, well, they never knew in the first place. So telling them up front and being very open and honest about what it is that you want, and really just having that clarity around the entire situation, is only going to work in your favor. 6 of Swords, 10 of Cups. This is what's actually driving you right now, is that you are actually trying to move towards your emotional fulfillment. And if, again, like if you see that somebody here from your past can't cut it, then you're going to cut the person loose. Queen of Cups is coming up in your strength position. And so this is about focusing on yourself. What do you need? Your self-care. Focusing on your self-care. King of Wands in your past position. Could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But there is something here about this type of person that just didn't work for you. Because you are, the way that these cards are laid out, and I see if I can show it a little bit better. So we've got this King of Wands in your past position. 6 of Swords is moving towards the 10 of Cups. You're moving away from this person. So you're very literally moving away from this person. In your strength position is the 3 of Wands. And so this is about taking the time that you need. You're not in any rush to get anything done as far as like moving on, healing, moving on to your next chapter. It's like things will unfold when they're supposed to. But with this, a 5 of Coins, it's the 5 of Pentacles showing up in your near future. This feels very much like if this King of Wands is still in your atmosphere, still around you in some sort of way, you're about to cut the person off completely. And here's why. So that King of Wands was actually a Knight of Wands. That person wasn't mature. This person wasn't ready. You saw a lot of potential in the person because, again, you're kind of that chess game where you can see multiple plays ahead, multiple moves ahead, however you want to say it. But this person was a Knight. This person wasn't mature. This person was never going to level up to become a king. And 4 of Wands, you were on different pages when it comes to what kind of commitment, what does that look like long term, all of that. You were on different pages. 2 of Swords is showing up in your hopes or fears, and there is this desire to make the right choice and fear of making the wrong one, but letting go of this person, because this does feel like this Five of Coins is very connected to this Two of Swords. Am I making the right decision cutting this person off completely? In the potential outcome, Eight of Swords, you are going to be overthinking this. You're definitely putting yourself into your own thoughts and really kind of just diving into that from that type of perspective where nobody's forcing you to do it. You're doing it to yourself and you're really kind of thinking things through. But it is about, am I making the right choices here? Did I make the right decision? Let's start clarifying. With the Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups, I am getting the Ace of Swords. So yeah, you absolutely cut this person out. That Ace of Swords is coming up twice. You have a lot of clarity around what it is that you want, what it is that you'll accept in a relationship. With that Queen of Cups, I'm getting the Queen of Cups again. So really focusing on yourself, focusing on your own emotional well-being. Take the time that you need to really make sure that you're getting what you need out of life. Starting with your own emotional fulfillment, take care of yourself first. Tell me about this King of Wands. The World. This is the person that you literally ended things with. That World is the last card in the Major Arcana. This is it. This is the ending. It's an ending connected to a transformation. So this is what's triggering you. It's almost like you finally hit a point. It was a breaking point. With the Three of Wands, I am getting the Seven of Swords. And so this is what you need. You need to focus on yourself. You need to heal from whatever happened here in the past. And you're going to take as much time as you need in order to do that. But in order to do that, I am seeing this Five of Coins where you're cutting this other person out completely. So let's get one card on the Five of Coins. No, let's see if we can get one card. The Sun. You can't make this up. So if you look here, the image, there's a woman being left out in the cold. Leaving this person out in the cold brings you sunlight, brings you happiness, brings you light and joy. That's your near future. With the Knight of Wands, I am getting the Judgment here. And so this is a decision. This is a kind of a final decision. If this is somebody that you've been back and forth with, maybe off and on, over a period of time, you're finally awake to who the real person is. And while there is that potential, and while you'll always see that there was potential with this person, this other person was unwilling to take the steps, was unwilling to make those chess moves in order to get there. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Five of Wands and the Three of Wands. Oh, that's really interesting. So we have the 3, 4, and the 5 out here of Wands. But what is happening here is that anytime it came to any kind of commitment, there were obstacles and challenges that prevented it from going further. And there was definitely a time component to this, the 3 of Wands. So definitely delays. Again, this could have been somebody that was off and on. But it took you a while to recognize that the person is never going to get to the level that you need, because there's always going to be some sort of obstacle or challenge that's going to prevent you from getting to that long-term commitment. With the Two of Swords, I am getting the Five of Cups. So yeah, literally, it is about, are you making these right changes for yourself? Are you making the right decision here? Five of Cups, you're seeing things from a different perspective, but it might be against your nature to leave somebody out in the cold. And so that does have you in your head here with that Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. So maybe some anxiety around just the way you're handling this entire situation. Let me see if I can get any guidance for you from the universe. That's a lot of cards. The one card that came out so far was the Page of Wands. And so this is about taking the time to really focus on your own wants and needs. Again, with the Queen of Cups there out there twice, that's the universe is really kind of pushing for that. The Ten of Swords was just showing itself. We're going to keep getting three cards here. So Page of Wands, I'm getting the Strength card. So it does take a lot of courage, a lot of strength to really move on and towards your own goals. But the Three of Swords and the Nine of Cups, I mean, this is something that you can let go. It is going to take some strength. This is a healing journey. That Three of Swords, you are going to have to let go of it in order to get your Nine of Cups. But this is kind of, I don't want to say early stages of the journey, but it does feel like you're kind of at the beginning, but you might go through this quick for some, maybe not for others. Ten of Swords did show up there, so this is about the closing of that painful cycle. Let's get any last messages here. The card that came out was the first quarter moon in Scorpio. Release your blocks. So Pisces, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.